Hey everyone, so I attended the Ash Wednesday service, and as you can see, I have my ashes, and this is my husband Michael, and he had a great sermon that really ministered a lot to me. But we also had our grandson here, and I was chasing after him a little bit. He was kind of all over the church during the service. But Michael, do you just want to share just a sentence or two with everyone?
We began tonight our Lenten journey with Ash Wednesday, and the ashes represent our mortality. That simply from dust we came and to dust we return. But it also, Ash Wednesday, we talk about the aspect of penitence. So mortality and penitence, and that's what we talked about tonight using Psalm 51, which David penned after the prophet Nathan confronted him about his sin against God by coveting Bathsheba, who was married to Uriah the Hittite. And so he committed adultery. He took another man's wife, and then he sent Uriah to the front lines and basically wrote an order for his execution by sending him to the front lines, knowing he would die. And then he took Bathsheba to be his wife, his own, and then God held him accountable. He sent Nathan to him, and he explained to him what he had done. And then it sort of opened up, David's heart to the reality of the sin that he had committed, the sin of adultery and the sin of murder. And he wrote Psalm 51 as a result of that, which was used publicly in worship to always remind people, and not just of that particular act or that transgression, but also that God's a merciful God. And God forgave him and restored him, though there were consequences. So that begins our Lenten journey. And Lent is 40 days, not including Sundays, and it leads up to the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And so let the journey begin. We began tonight.
And I did catch that part of the sermon where you were talking about David and how it went public, the words he penned, that to one of my favorite, worship songs, Creating Me a Clean Heart. I think is the first song I learned how to play on guitar. But, and how he just he was very transparent with his sin. And that was just really stuck out to me about the sermon. So I'm glad I got to hear that part.
The first two verses are about his request to God, asking forgiveness to blot out his transgression and to thoroughly cleanse him of iniquity, which was deep-rooted. He realized that was deep-rooted into his heart, that iniquity, the only one that could get that out of his heart was God. And
Good stuff.
Anyway,
All right.
he began in a journey of his own. From that point onward, that experience changed him completely as he led Israel as king.
Happy Ash Wednesday, everyone.
Bye.